Hello amiibros, this is Jason of video.Shock, so welcome to my 15th haul video. I know, my 15th haul video. Let's do this! Let's actually get to my 15th haul video, because I think I've kind of pushed it off enough. Because last one I did, my 14th haul video, was over a month ago, and it lasted an hour. How ironic indeed. Because I wanted to make it a 20-minute video, and it ended up being an hour long video. But anyways, I'm going to try and make this video short. Hopefully. I'm not even going to put my fingers at the camera because I feel like it's going to happen again. But anyways, so now, let's start. Okay, so the first things I'm going to show off is some of the stuff that I didn't show off while I was in Virginia. Or probably not. So I got some souvenir coins. Don't worry, we'll get to the actual game some stuff. So I got some souvenir coins. Right here. Camera! There we go. Alright, focus. So I got souvenir coins. This one's from Busch Gardens. I have some other ones. This one, let's see. This one's from the Virginia Aquarium. I'll focus. There we go. It's a turtle. This one is another one from Busch Gardens. This one was the VR ride, and was it the VR ride? Hold on, focus camera. There we go. No, I think that was the Ireland part of the park. And then this one, Escape from Pompeii. Come on, focus camera. Focus. There we go. Escape from Pompeii. And then I got a Sesame Street one for some dumb reason. I don't know. I just like big souvenir coins. I got some. You can clearly see. And then I got this Abraham Lincoln one on my way back. And yeah, so that's all the souvenir coins I got. I got some plushes as well. I got two from Busch Gardens. I got this sloth. I got Life in the Slow Lane. And then I got, hold on, let me just hopefully see. Look, I got a wolf pup. Look how cute he is. I should put him right next to me, cause this is a cute wolf puppy dog. And then there's one more that I got, which is a Donkey Kong plush. He's not even looking at me. That I got from an arcade. And yeah, this Donkey Kong plush. I'm just trying to go through these really quick. And then I got some books while I was there. I got the 12th Captain Underpants. That was actually the last one I needed. I have all the other Captain Underpants books. And then I got this Mario sticker book. And then I got a book about world mythologies. And yeah, those three things I just showed I got from Books A Million while I was down there. And then let's see what else. I got a DVD for Spider-Man at Goodwill while I was down there. And yeah. See anything else? No, I think that might be it for Virginia. But no, actually no, because I have a few other things. So let's just actually get to the game stuff, because this is not everything that I showed off, everything from Virginia, because I'm sure most of you have probably saw Avengers Infinity War by now. And yeah, do not spoil anything. Because I'm going to go see the movie tomorrow as I record this. Because today the movie just came out. So let me just get to the actual stuff. So the first thing I have is a Ni no Kuni 2 Lofty keychain. Now I think this was a pre-order bonus for Ni no Kuni 2. But I didn't show this off last time. I should have opened this. So it's just a Lofty. So far I haven't gotten so far into Ni no Kuni 2. So I don't really know what these things are yet, so I'm gonna open it. Camera! Stop! And then let's grab the Nerf. Up here, here's the Nerf. Let's see. Jeez, my hand. Jeez. Just try and open this nut. Cut my hand or the desk. Come on. Please. There we go. cut it open. I want to do it fast because I want to get through the rest of the games. There's a lot of games to show. How about this? Will this work? Let's put the knife. Put the Nerf down. Now I kind of feel bad for opening this for some weird reason. I need to pull the Nerf again. Can you see it? Because I hope you can. Okay, let me see if I can get it out now. Come on. Come on, you Lofty. I haven't met you in the game yet. But you look like Lisa Simpson. Come on. Come on. There we go. Got it out. Camera. Knock it off. Alright, so I got the Lofty. So this thing is a keychain. So look at this thing. Doesn't this thing look like Lisa Simpson? I hope it does. Alright, next is another thing that I'm going to unbox. Which is... Well, this I got a while ago. This I got as an Easter present. I got another PlayStation 4 DualShock 4. I got the old blue and black one. So in case, like, you know, I want to play with someone local, because I prefer local over was online multiplayer. So yeah, look at it right here. It's blue and black. An evolutionary controller for a new era of gaming, even though that new era of gaming is almost over, because I feel like at E3 this year, Sony and Microsoft are going to show off their next PlayStation and Xbox systems. So now let's just open the box. Alright, there we go. Camera! Stop! Again, the camera cannot stop having a fit. It's mainly because it's trying to avoid spoilers of Avengers Infinity War. Alright, now let's open the box. Get these flaps. Let me just stand up. Hopefully this is coming up on camera. And pull it out. Here it is. Put the box over here. And my minifigure fell over. Whoa, there goes the controller. Okay, so here's the controller. Looks really nice. I don't know if the blue is coming up on camera, but yeah, it's a really nice looking blue. Blue and black, and it's the old PlayStation 4 controller, so the light doesn't come on, I think. I'm sure it's probably feels exactly the same. Yep, feels pretty much identical to the other one. Alright, let me just get this stuff off, and then let me just show some other stuff real quick. Some other papers that I forgot to show that I just got today. So I got some stuff from GameStop. I got a weekly ad, which is April 25th through May 1st. So it says 20% off. It's game time! Gather around the table. So I got some board games right here, and then on the inside, there's Life is Strange Before the Storm. There's Nintendo Labo. Some other stuff down here. And Ark Survival Evolved. Some new games down here, like Yakuza 6. South Park: The Fractured But Whole for the Switch. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. And Rick and Morty Virtual Reality, and Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom, and Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition. And then the next page is God of War, and Overwatch, and then some other games down here, and then Invisible Hours, never heard of that game, and then some games coming, like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, Dark Souls Remastered, Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, and then on the back is just some pre-owned games that are off. Alright, oh yeah, one more thing. I'm being honest. It's my Game Informer, which is Insomniac's Spider-Man. That is one of my most anticipated games of the year. I hope that this game is good, but since it's coming from Insomniac, I have some pretty high hopes. I'm sure I'm sure more people are excited over The Last of Us Part 2, maybe it's because of Naughty Dog. But I'm more of a fan of Insomniac. Maybe it's because I played Spyro and Ratchet & Clank and Sunset Overdrive, but yeah. Now let's actually get to the games. It's about time it got to the games. So I got 3 piles of games. First one I have is from Bull Moose, which I got before I went to Virginia. So I have a Game Boy Advance game Loose for the first time ever, a PlayStation 2 game, and an original Xbox game. So I'll just show the Loose Game Boy Advance game that I got, and it's Madagascar, which I got on the original Xbox last time I went to Bull Moose. So look at that, I got the Game Boy Advance version now. Really, the only thing that's different is that it's a 2D platformer compared to the console ones, which is a 3D platformer. That's pretty much it. And it has some voice samples from the actual actors from the movie. And then there's a PlayStation 2 game, which I showed in my PlayStation, my Virginia house tour that I was going to show off in my 15th haul video, because I was sick then, and now I'm better. And it's Fantavision, which the more I say it, it makes it sound like a Fanta bottle has eyes. So yeah, Fantavision. I have not played this game yet. Like I said when I was in Virginia, the disc did not work. But I just went to Core Gaming today to see if something was wrong with the disc, and they said that there wasn't because they have a PlayStation 2 there, and it seemed to work fine. So then spine in the back, and it doesn't say anything. It says a pyrotechnics puzzle craze, because what I can tell from the pictures is that this game is a puzzle game that's also a rhythm game. I don't know. I don't really know about this game. So inside, here's the disc, and then here's the manual. And this was actually a launch title for the PlayStation 2, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 2000. And it was published by Sony. So I'm not sure what other games Sony put out on the PlayStation 2 when the PlayStation 2 launched. I know Rockstar put 2 games. EA did a bunch of games. I'm not sure about anyone else. If you hear something, that's just one of my dogs. And then the original Xbox game that I got is Worms Forts Under Siege. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention something. Madagascar I got for $2. Fantavision I got for $3, and this one was $7. Now looking at the game, it actually looks like more of an expensive game more than I thought it was going to be, because I got it for $7. So yeah, Worms Forts Under Siege. I haven't really played this game that much. I just played the first tutorial, and that's pretty much it. I don't know how good these 3D Worms games are. I mean, this one's kind of interesting because it's published by Sega, of all people. But I think Worms 3D was published by Acclaim. So I don't know, like, if it was common for the Worms series to just bounce around publishers. And spine in the back. Now, who's king of the castle? So then, judging from the back, it's about building forts, but it still has the weapons stuff that Worms is known for. You know, all the weapons is just boom. And yeah, so then inside, here's the disc, which has a worm on it with a Gatling gun. And then here's the manual, and then anything on the back, nope. And then there's a Sega registration card. I don't know if you can see it, but there's Sonic. Of course, Sonic is on it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try more of this game out. It's just I need to try it out. I'm probably not gonna try it tomorrow. I'll probably try it tonight, or we'll try more of it tonight. Okay, now the next pile. This was the pile I got from Virginia. So this pile I got from a place called Video Game Heaven, I think in Norfolk, Virginia. There's some other place. That has our card. It's just I don't know where it is right now. So I got a GameCube game. Well, I got one GameCube game, an original Xbox game, a Wii U game, and a PlayStation 2 game. So the GameCube game I got, and the only GameCube game in this entire haul is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So yeah, that was a pretty good idea. I got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I can experience Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube. Whoa! With some multiplayer modes. So everyone says like Sonic Adventure 2 is like one of the best games on the Dreamcast. It's one of the better 3D Sonic games. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna try this game out. I just put it in my GameCube and it does work. So yeah, look at Sonic, Shadow, Eggman, Rouge, Knuckles, Tails. I mean, Nax, Rails. And yeah, player's choice. I don't really care that it's player's choice. And Spine and the back. Battle to save the world or conquer it. So yeah, I should try out the multiplayer modes in this game because I heard this game is known for its multiplayer modes. Well, just this version. I might get Sonic Adventure 2 in the Dreamcast whenever I get a Dreamcast, but it's kind of expensive. Because in eBay, it's like a $60 game, but like the first Sonic Adventure is, I think, a $25 game on eBay. So then inside, here's the disc, blue disc with Sonic and Shadow. And then there's the manual, which is actually pretty crinkled up, but I kind of like it that way. It adds to the story of a made-up story of the history of the copy of this game. Like, someone really used the manual. I mean, there's no ripped pages. The manual is completely intact. But yeah, it's just interesting stuff that you probably won't find nowadays. Alright, so next is the original Xbox game, the second of 5 original Xbox games. And it is a game that is synonymous with PC gaming. Blah, 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 PC Master Race, Half-Life 2. Yes, I got Half-Life 2. My first game by Valve. Now, excuse me. I have zero clue about what Half-Life is about. And honestly, I don't even know much about the gameplay either. Really, the only thing I know is that with the original game, it was just a seamless transition. That's it. I'm sure with Half-Life 2 it's probably the same, but since this is running on an Xbox, it might have some loading screens, because the first Half-Life was on the PlayStation 2, and it was supposed to come out on the Dreamcast. But yeah. So let me just come now. Look at that. Gordon Freeman just looking at me like, play the game already. Then Spine and the back. And it says nothing. Like, hey, look, this is one of the best games of 2004. It's the best PC game. We got Steam. There's a lot of garbage on Steam. But let me just get past that. Look at Gordon Freeman just looking like a boss. Inside, here's the disc, which looks pretty dystopian. And then is the manual, which is the same image on the front of Gordon Freeman. And then on the back, there's nothing. It's just Half-Life 2 logo. And that's it. This game I actually managed to get for $5. Like, Core Gaming, it was actually $15, which is kind of weird, but whatever. I actually got that. I think that might have been a steal. Getting Half-Life 2 for $5. That's pretty good. I think it's a $15 game on eBay, I think. Alright, next is the only Wii U game that I got, and it is Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. So yeah. I know nothing about Monster Hunter, like I do with a lot of these games. It is Monster Hunter. I'm sure it's not like Monster Hunter World, but I still want to get Monster Hunter World. But at least I can start with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, because I'm sure people like this game. Because I think it's just Monster Hunter Tri, just updated for the Wii U. Then Spine, you don't care, and the back. Discover the epic world of Monster Hunter. So look at that. Look at how grand this game looks. Look at that dragon. And look at it. What is it? What is that thing up there? I have no idea. But still, look at it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. I mean, I'm sure Monster Hunter World is probably an even more beautiful game. Because that game came out in January of this year. But I rest my case. So inside, here's the disc, which has what looks like a dragon. And probably a guy that's helping you out. And then the manual, which is the same image as the front cover. And then, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Someone just came in. If you hear someone, it's just someone. If you hear someone, it's someone. Don't worry, it's someone is coming. Whoa! Okay, so I was saying, here's the manual, which on the back just shows Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the 3DS. And then Monster Hunter 4 came out for the 3DS, but not for the Wii U. There should be a Switch port. And then here's the inside, which, look at that. There's a dragon again. Yeah. Just going around just slaying monsters, it's awesome. Alright, and then here's the second of 4 PlayStation 2 games that I got, and it's a pretty synonymous one with the PlayStation 2, and it is Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Oh wait, I messed it up. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater! Okay, I cannot sing. So yeah, I got Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Finally! I think I actually got this game for $5 as well, because at Core Gaming it was $10. But I don't know how prices are in Virginia, because, I don't know. I think Metal Gear Solid 2 is like a $5 game. That game's really cheap. Hey, look at that. Naked Snake. Just going around by himself. With jungle setting. But yeah, I've heard that people like Metal Gear Solid 3 more than Metal Gear Solid 2 for some reason. Probably, I think it's just because of Raiden being the main character, and that's pretty much it. Tactical espionage action. Spine and the back. And again, there's nothing. It just says new era, the 1960s. New gameplay, survival. And then new setting, the jungle. But I'm really excited to try this game out. Because I have Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance on the Xbox. But I don't have Sons of Liberty, which I'm sure Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty is pretty easy to get, to be completely honest. And then inside is the disc with a similar looking image of Snake on the front. And then here's the manual, which, look at that. It's beautiful artwork. And then and then there's the manual, but some pages are ripped, which I realize, but that's okay. Alright, last pile. So let's see. So I got the first 4 games I got in the 4 for $10 that I got at Core Gaming. All these games I got from Core Gaming, the last pile of games I got. So I got 3 original Xbox games and 1 PlayStation 2 game in the 4 for $10. So I'll start with with the PlayStation 2 game just to get it out of the way. Another game that's synonymous with the PlayStation 2, and it is Grand Theft Auto 3. When am I going to get San Andreas? I have no idea, because San Andreas is worth more than this game. Because this game is part of the 4 for $10s, and that's a really good 4 for $10. That's a steal if I was... Yeah, because it's like $2.50 for 4 games for $10. And a bunch of stuff going on, and then Rockstar. It's R-Star! Oh! He said R-Star! He said R-Star? It's Rockstar! I messed up! So yeah, look at this. Bunch of guys and a woman up there. Spine back. Rockstar Games presents a DMA design game. Liberty City, USA. The worst place in America! Actually, I thought Vice City said that as well. I could be wrong, but you know, this game people recognize because it's so revolutionary. It's a 3D open world game, not top down like the first 2. And that's it. Just 3D, but the game has not aged well, because kind of looking at the back images, the game does not look like it's held up well at all. I mean, I don't know if I would say it's like I don't know if it's aged as bad as the first Sonic Adventure, but I don't know. So inside, here's the disc with a gun, because I guess Rockstar really likes guns and maturity. And then there's the manual, which is saying, welcome to Liberty City. Oh, good, I'm going to be in a hellhole for the entire game. And then on the back is the poster, which I'm not going to pull because that's just going to take too long. And then the original Xbox games that I got 3 of them. So the first one I got is Amped. Now, just continuing with the snowboarding stuff, because I got Dark Summit and the first SSX last time. Now let's just continue that snowboarding craze with Amped, which I'm guessing was a game to compete with SSX, because I'm sure SSX was really big at the time of this game, because I think this game is a launch title for the original Xbox. And there, I actually said it right. Original Xbox. Yeah, 2001. So and then inside is the disc, which is the same as the front, just with the snowboarder off to the side, and then the manual with that same snowboarder, and then in here is saying that, hey, look, Project Gotham Racing has a demo that you can play on the disc, and then the same thing for NFL Fever 2002 right here, and then this advert for the Xbox, like saying for other games that were out at the time. And yeah, I'm probably gonna like this game because it seems like SSX, but I don't know if it's gonna have controls that are as smooth and tight as SSX. Alright, the next game from the original Xbox is Project Snowblind. So this game looks interesting. So basically this guy has an eye patch. Okay, no he doesn't. Why do I say that? But you could clearly see that. You look at this gun. He is a hero for sure because of those guys in the background. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics. I think these are the guys that made the Tomb Raider reboot and the Gex games, I think. I know, kind of a bad example, but still. And spine and the back. And it again says nothing. Why do they do this? Why didn't they just have a heading up top? Is it trying to be like some big ambitious project like Avengers Infinity War? Because that's probably not going to happen. Right, and then inside, here's the disc. And then here's the manual. And anything on the back of the manual? Nope, just the controls. I thought there was an advertisement on the back. Yeah, and then look at that disc. Just a bunch of orange. And yeah. Looks like fun. Looks like a fun first-person shooter. Alright, and then the last original Xbox game in this haul video is Dead or Alive 3. I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say about Dead or Alive because most people play these games for the beach volleyball in the other games, but in terms of like the actual Dead or Alive fighting games, I don't know. This is my first fighting game, I think, for the original Xbox. If you don't count the Midway Arcade Treasures games. And yeah, just look at this guy. He's like, whoa! Are you ready to play Dead or Alive 3? And I think this was another game for another launch title for the original Xbox. Get it up here. And spine in the back. And let's see. Again, says nothing. But it does say up here, original soundtrack plus songs performed by Aerosmith. Ooh! But I don't know about it. I don't know. There's probably some Aerosmith songs that I do know. It's just I'm not familiar with Aerosmith. I'm not a big music aficionado. That camera! Okay, and then inside, here's the disc with a very perverse woman. And then there's the manual with that same woman. I'll probably figure out her name when I boot up the game. And then nothing in the back. And this is actually a pretty thick manual. There's 45 pages in here. And yeah, I'm sure it's like the big fighting game for the original Xbox. Because I'm sure there's some other fighting games for the original Xbox. But that's probably one of the major ones. Okay, and then I got a PlayStation 2 game that was not in the 4 for 10. So that was all the 4 for 10 stuff that I showed off. So then I got Zone of the Enders. Now, this game looks really interesting. Well, first off, it's set in space. Or it's set in the future, probably. A camera, stop! Stop having a fit. A camera, what did I just say? It says Zone of the Enders. Look at that. A mech! A mech! And then, well, and another reason is that it has the demo of Metal Gear Solid 2 in it. So I guess that's another reason. Man, look at this. Down here. Hideo Kojima produced the game. So technically, this is a Hideo Kojima game. I mean, it's not directed by him. But still, he's involved in the game. Back when Konami still had their dignity. But look at this game. It looks awesome. But I think this game mostly exists because people were excited for Metal Gear Solid 2 and that game was coming at the end of the year, so we got mechs in space and spine and the back. Life and death at the end of the universe. So there you go. Konami had a heading for their game back when they still had their dignity. Okay, and then inside, actually, let me see the pictures. Look at that. Actually, the graphics look really nice. And then, of course, the demo of Metal Gear Solid 2, which I think most people bought this game because of that. And so inside, here is the manual. I know, I'm starting with the manual, which is actually, on the other side is Metal Gear Solid 2. And then in here, which I found really weird, is The Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth, which is an Xbox 360 game. I know, it's kind of weird. And then, yeah, here's the manual, so it's for Zone of the Enders, and then the other side is Metal Gear Solid 2. So then here's the disc for Zone of the Enders. And then on the other side is the demo disc for Metal Gear Solid 2, which is actually a blue disc, and I think the actual disc for the game is just a normal DVD, because Zone of the Enders is. I mean, look, and I love that disc. Look at that disc! Space! 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 Space. You can clearly tell that I love space. So yeah, I think that might be one of my favorite disc arts for a disc. It's just camera. Because it looks beautiful. Okay, last game. The last game in this haul video is a Wii game. I know, I'm ending with a Wii game. The only Wii game I got in this haul video. And it is Namco Museum Remix. I know, kind of an oddball decision, much, huh? But Namco Museum Remix, it looks kind of interesting because it's supposed to be a remix of a bunch of Namco arcade games. I mean, I can't really tell because, you know, I'm looking at a cover. I can't test the game. Can't bring my Wii with me. It's in spine and the back. Old school meets new school. See, Namco also has a heading. So then, let's see. Feeling a bit nostalgic? Get your fix with 9 classic arcade hits. Arcade hits. Galaxian, Dig Dug, Mappy, Pack and Pal, Cutie Q, Super Pac-Man, Gaplus, Xevious, and Pac-Mania. And then there's some other games that it's going to show off. And then inside, here's the disc, which is all red. And then here's the manual, which anything on the back... Oh, yes there is. Tamagotchi Party On. Which, since I'm not a 90s kid, I never grew up with Tamagotchi. I'm a 2000s kid. So yeah. That is it. I got a half-hour video done. Hooray! So thank you all for watching the video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And next video is probably going to be my 17th Ratchet & Clank video. Or I'll start Skylanders Imaginators. I think I'm going to start Skylanders Imaginators because I'm starting to get to the end of Ratchet & Clank. And I had some issues getting the 16th part of Ratchet & Clank up because, believe it or not, it actually got claimed by Universal. Thanks, Universal, but I managed to release the claim, and now it's back up and running. But anyways, shock the world and us, amiibros. Goodbye.